morning. Thanks for streaming with us. We really appreciate it. You know, the weather has been beautiful, and nobody can really complain about the weather. The mornings are real pleasant, the afternoons in the upper 80s, and as you can see there, just wall-to-wall sunshine, just beautiful weather. The problem is we need some rain, and we really need it bad, and we need it quick. We've only picked up a little over 8 inches for the entire year. And by the way, I'm sure you probably knew this, but officially called a desert is if and it's in a place that picks up less than 9. Of course, that's annually, and we don't always do this. But I'm just saying, it has been just extremely dry. By this time of the year, we should be well into the 20 inches and not 8. So we're just way, way, way behind. All right, temperature is 77 degrees, 60 degrees on the dot was the low, and that was about 4 degrees below average. So have you noticed that the low temperatures have been a little bit below average, and then the high temperatures just a little bit above average? And that's what usually happens when you have dry conditions, and that's exactly what we have. The record low, 44. Have you noticed that as well, that the records lately have been in the 40s? Now, you know, it's this time of the year, we can expect a real blockbuster cold front to come in with winds gusting to 25 and just drops the temperatures down. But I don't see one of those either. I don't see any rain anytime soon, and I don't see any blockbuster cold fronts. So I guess we just kind of hang on to this kind of reminds me of California weather, actually. All right, so the record high, 95, set back a long time ago, back in 1893. Great lookout at Morgan's Wonderland, by the way. All right, high today, 88, mostly sunny skies. It's going to be a really nice day, and tonight we've got mostly clear skies. Nice, once the sun goes down, it's just perfect for a walk. Take a walk, take Fido out for a walk, and probably enjoy it. All right, temperatures this morning, we started off at 60 degrees. We're now at 77 at the 11 o'clock hour. Kerrville, 75. Fredericksburg, 76, and we already do have some 80s down to the south, into the south and east. All right, we've got David. David, how are you doing? David's got a joke. Let's see what it says here. How did the jack-o'-lantern quit smoking? The pumpkin patch. I like that, David. That's actually pretty good. I don't know where you get your jokes, but they're usually pretty good. So we, by the way, appreciate you being on with me this morning. Okay, so here's what's going on. We've got a frontal boundary that's kind of stalled out in the panhandle, will not reach us. High pressure is centered up around Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, kind of nosing its way into Texas. Just really nice weather. Matter of fact, this weather map looks a lot like it did last week. Just things have not changed very much. Looking at some shower activity in the panhandle, far west Texas, into New Mexico, and that's because of an upper level low. I'll show you that coming up here in just a second. High today, I passed it, there we go, 88 degrees. Notice all the 70s across the northern part of the country, and those are highs. You can definitely tell that we're now into the fall season, no doubt about that. All right, looking at the upper level pattern, there's our upper level low. You can see it there just spinning around New Mexico. It's going to kind of move a little bit, kind of to the south and west. And I think it's going to generally open the door for some disturbances to move in and out of the Pacific. All it's going to do is just bring us some cloud cover for Thursday and Friday and no rainfall, unfortunately. Matter of fact, I don't see any big storm systems that would bring us any kind of rain anytime soon. But I do think one way or another, even though some of the computer models don't point to this, I really feel that one way or another, as we get to the middle part of the month or the latter part of the month, we're going to pick up some rain. So just hang in there. Some rain is on the way. At least that's the way I see it. But until we get to the middle of the month, I don't see much of a chance for rain. But just hang in there for the middle part of the month. I do think things are going to change a little bit. All right, looking out in the tropics, we've got an area of disturbed weather. It's kind of far south. Matter of fact, it's just hugging the coast of Venezuela there, way, way south. It looks like that may develop into something. Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, it's definitely not going to come anywhere near Texas. But what I think might happen, if it moves far enough to the north, like into the Belize, Guatemala, Mexico area there in the Yucatan, I think it'll fizzle apart, and then the upper level pattern and the mid-level pattern may drive some of that moisture northward for the middle part of the month. That's a long shot. Very much a long shot, but it's a possibility. And then we've got tropical depression number 12 over there by by the not the Cayman Islands, Canary Islands. All right, let's take a look at the high for today. Again, lots of sunshine. I think the high is going to be right around 88. Tomorrow morning, we should be down in the mid-60s, around 64. And notice how we've just got clear skies out there now. But I do think starting tomorrow, we're going to start to see some high, thin clouds, just kind of partly cloudy. High temperatures again in the upper 80s. So that's going to be the theme as we head into Friday. More of those mainly high-level clouds. And high temperatures on Friday, again, upper 80s, maybe getting close to 90, but I think about 87, 88, somewhere in that vicinity. All right, this is the latest drought monitor. Extreme to exceptional drought continues for Bexar County, up especially Comal and Guadalupe counties with exceptional drought. We just haven't seen much rainfall whatsoever, and that's why at the airport they've only picked up 8 inches of rain so far this year. Aquifer continues to drop off a little bit. We dropped more than a foot in the last 24 hours. Now at 630.7, and we may hit the 620s. We're getting close. Mold is light, ragweed is moderate. So here's your 7-day forecast. Let's take a look. I'm going to go with a high today of 88 degrees. Tomorrow, same thing, 88, lows in the 60s. Friday at about 87. I'm expecting kind of mostly cloudy skies, but this is going to be mainly high clouds, so it shouldn't affect the temperature a whole lot. I'll go with about 87 for a high. Saturday morning, a cold front comes in, a lot of dry, but no rainfall, no real cooling behind that frontal boundary. So what good is it? I don't know. Not very much good at all, really. High on Saturday, about 89. Sunday, partly cloudy, high 87. And next week, high temperatures stay in the upper 80s right into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So not much changing whatsoever. No rainfall, just basically the same. Maybe again, the mid part of the month, into the latter part of the month, I think we've got a better chance of picking up some rainfall then. All right, well, thanks for streaming with us. I've got the noon show coming up, and then 4, 5, 6, and 10. Make sure and watch us, and also tomorrow morning I will be back. All right, have a great day. Don't forget the sunscreen. You're going to need it today. And again, your high right around 88. All right, thanks for streaming with us. We'll see you later.